Joe, they have a really athletic quarterback. Like Coach said, likes to do some design quarterback runs and that stuff. So how do you guys kind of slow down that offense?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna come out and empty and throw the ball around. So for the DBs, it'll be big for us to handle our keys and stay tight on men in the back end. But with him being a more versatile quarterback, we're just gonna have to be accountable really and just take care of our responsibilities.
When Reed has the kind of game like he did Saturday night with those 2 picks and the blocked extra point and 7 tackles, I mean, how much easier does that make your job?
I mean, it makes it a lot easier. Obviously, he should have had three. He had one that didn't count. But I went to Coach Shaver yesterday and I said, why do they keep throwing it to his side? He got all the interceptions. I would think they would try me a lot more, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it makes things a lot easier when he's rolling. You get the guys on the corners on the edges rolling too. So it all plays into a good part.
Coach kind of mentioned the crowd that you guys had on Saturday. Just how cool was that, especially the Blue Zoo with a bunch of students in it and stuff, more than I've seen, I think, in the past couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, the players really enjoyed it. The players loved the atmosphere that we had. We knew going to the game that it would be something like that. So it was good, great environment, and we hope to have that this upcoming week as well.
Like he said to Coach earlier, I mean, you guys went from playing Chris Rowland last week to this Duke wide receiver core where a lot of the guys are 6'3" or taller. I mean, how much does that change from last week to this week with how you game plan for them?
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is still football, but you got to adjust to the type of receivers you're playing. Michigan was a lot of big body receivers, taller possession guys. Then that last week we had some more shiftier guys. So I know going into this week, like you said, they'd be bigger guys, so like to go in empty and throw the ball around. So we just got to come prepared and ready.
Will, last week you guys got the rushing game going a little bit more in the second half. How do you kind of come out in the first half with a little more intensity, especially in the rushing game?
Well, just like Coach said, we didn't have the ball that much in the first half, but we just got to start it off coming off hot off the ball and just keep everything rolling from there.
In the fourth quarter especially, you guys really wore him down and really opened up some things for Shaitan. I mean, momentum-wise, how big is it to have that sort of fourth quarter leading into this Duke game?
It's huge. It gives us a lot of confidence up front. Just keep pushing and keep rolling and keeping everything smooth.
What have you seen from them defensively so far? I know you haven't watched a whole lot of film on them yet. Probably it seems like they got some pretty good defensive ends, especially. So, what have you seen from them?
Oh yeah, they're really disciplined up front. They're really well coached, just like Coach said. They're a mature group. I remember I was watching it when we were playing Michigan. I was watching them play Alabama a little bit, and they were just talking about how they're a mature, older group. So it'd be a great challenge for us, and we're all ready.
Saturday night, it seemed like coming out of the locker room, you guys had taken the lead just before halftime, came out the first drive of the second half. How much emphasis did you all put on that? Because it seemed like it really set the tone for the rest of the game.
Absolutely, yeah. We knew coming out of the second half we had to set the tone immediately because we had the ball and we wanted to just start rolling and keep everything going smooth.
You guys had a giant pass play there to DJ, a freshman little guy. How much confidence or how much of a boost does that give you when you see probably the smallest guy on the field bust loose for an 80-yard touchdown?
Oh yeah, he's lightning speed. He reminds me of Tyreek Hill, really. But it's great. I mean, it helps us out because once he gets open, we toss it to him and he just goes flying past everyone.
Do you guys get take any more juice into the game when it's a Power 5 team?
No, not necessarily. I think everyone should always come with the same mindset, no matter who we play. No matter if we're playing a high school team or Alabama or Duke, it doesn't matter. We should just always be ready to roll.